My name is Kevin Halcrow. I was the key architect in a series of unnatural investigations into law-defining research, the Pandora experiments. Now, tasked by the mysterious phantasms, myself and a small group of like-minded individuals are tracking down the results of these experiments and reversing them. We are trying to save reality.
In you come. Yep, so this is the living room. Bedroom's door there, master bedroom there, bathroom down there, kitchen through here.
Very homely. And did you get it cheap because of the bathroom?
What's wrong with the bathroom?
Country air, eh? Free of the noise and the pollution of the city. Why Appin? Because of the famous murder?
Come again?
The Appin murder. Surely you've heard of it. 10 years after the Battle of Culloden.
Culloden. 1745. The last great battle fought on British soil.
Yes. In 1752, Colin Campbell, known as the Red Fox, steward of this land, was assassinated, shot in the back by an unknown assassin. His ghost is said to haunt the woods from here in Appin to Ballachulish.
Then maybe we'll see a ghost. How do you take your coffee again? Is it 1 or 2 sugars?
Just the one. Colin Roy Campbell from Glenure. He was the government-appointed factor of the Stuart clan's estates.
And the Stuarts were the Jacobites, evicted in the Highland clearances.
That's right, Michael. You see, on the 14th of May 1752, Campbell was shot in the back by an unknown assassin in the woods of Lettermore near Ballachulish. The search for the killer targeted the Stuart clan.
Because Campbell's the one that signed the eviction notice that ultimately lost the Stuarts their lands. That's perfect motive for assassination.
Yeah. You see, the chief suspect at this time was a man called Alan Breck Stewart, but by this point in time he'd actually disappeared.
So he's the one that ends up in Skye and inspired R.L. Stevenson when he wrote the novel Kidnapped.
Yes, that's right. You see, with Alan out of the picture, the attention turned to a man called James Stewart, who was the head of the Clan Stewart at the time. He was put on trial for the assassination, even though he had a solid alibi, and he was found guilty of aiding and abetting. The jury consisted of people from the local area.
But the land was owned by the Campbells.
Precisely. The judge, a man called Archibald Campbell, 3rd Duke of Argyll, head of the Campbell clan, and 11 of the 15 jurors were Campbells.
That doesn't sound like a fair trial.
On the 8th of November 1752, James Stewart was hung at a specially commissioned gallows set up between the narrows of Ballachulish, seen as the greatest miscarriage of justice in Scottish history.
Strange.
He died protesting his innocence and recited the 35th Psalm. To this day in the Highlands it is known as the Psalm of James of the Glens.
That's funny, because the local newspaper has actually got a weekly column that report local ghost sightings.
They say that when the Scots mist rolls in from the Corryvreckan, the Spectral Highlander will alight on the shores of Argyll.
You know your stuff. And I shouldn't be surprised. You didn't come here to see my new house stall, did you? You came here to investigate these ghost sightings.
The Pandora experiments have gone hand in hand with local paranormal events since their formulation. So is it complete coincidence that you moved to a supernatural hotspot? Or is it something else?
Enjoy a walk?
Just as was foretold, I beheld the Scots mist. I heard the echoing bagpipes of Culloden. And then I saw the Spectral Highlander.
You should phone the Open Times. Those superstitious nuts would love to hear from you.
No one knows why he walks these hills. Is he looking to avenge for the wrong brought upon him? Or is he just simply seeking Radcliffe's gateway and returning to the world beyond?
Well, I've been looking through Elwood's investigations into the Gegenschein. You know, the countershine. The brightening of the night sky in the opposite direction of the sun in the region of the anti-solar point. You find the anti-solar point by looking in the opposite direction of the sun. So around here it sets in the west, so you look to the east. The Gegenschein appears for a very short period of time between day and night. But during the investigation they concluded nothing, and then after the introduction page all Elwood writes is beware of the Gegenschein. Jesus! Halcrow, are you seeing this?
Yes.
What's it doing?
It's cutting itself loose.
Who was that?
I would have thought that was rather obvious. Ballachulish Bridge, built in 1975 to replace the ferry.
Oh, so there wasn't a bridge here in the 16th century?
No. I reckon they built a special gallows in North Ballachulish and hung him in the middle of the Narrows. He was hung for 4 days.
As an example.
It gets better. In 2001, a family secret of the Stuarts was revealed. It said the murder of Colin Campbell was planned by 4 Stuart lairds without James Stuart's knowledge. It is said that there was a shooting contest among them, and that the assassination was committed by the best of the 4 marksmen.
So there are 2 ghosts. The ghost of Colin Campbell, who you saw peering from the sea mist, and James Stewart.
The hanged man. Potentially innocent. The last thing he said, Psalm 35, he recited it word for word. He basically asked his God to avenge him.
So are we witnessing some kind of spectral family feud between the Campbells and the Stewarts? And this pair are the walking dead because of this miscarriage of justice? And we are to, what, solve the crime? Bring absolution to the ghosts? What is it?
The wind. It's changed direction. It's rolling in from the west.
Halcrow, it's coming.
Fascinating.
Halcrow, what the hell just happened? I mean, is that it? Is that them passed on? Did they fulfill their purpose?
Denton, you don't understand. We are just the audience in a spectral theatre. We are witnessing a paranormal event that we have no control over or any involvement in.
So what you're saying is I may keep on seeing these ghosts haunting this house?
Probably yes. As will everyone here for generations to come, as long as a Campbell and a Stewart breathe the same air in Appin.
One, action.
Nah, I forgot the. Found as guilty for aiding and abetting. He was tried. Of aiding and abetting. The trial was consisted of juries.
I'm gonna do it.
There's another bit there. I reckon they built a special gallery. No. The north end of Ballyhoolish and hang him without the prior knowledge of James knowing. 2, 1, action.
No, hang on, sorry. I know the first.
Are we here? Not down there.
That's it.
Is that the line you've got?
Right, yeah.
There's only one line.
My next slide is a big, huge, humongous one.
So it has to be volume to the cars, unfortunately. So 3, 2, 1, action.
So are we witnessing some kind of spectral family feud between the Stewards and the Campbells? Or what are we to? Are we to... no, fuck that.
Okay. And last thing he said before he died was he asked his God for forgiveness. No. Keep coming, keep coming. Cut. We're just an audience member in a Spectral theatre witnessing a panel. Right, just 2 seconds, film that without anyone in it. Yeah. That'll look
It means the
spectacular.
sword is inside the production page. All Elwood writes is, beware the Gegenschein. Jesus! Ah!